Welcome. Tonight we explore the northern forest of California. Near the Columbia River, where many raise hogs. This tale is about a cryptid that is more than it seems, as you will soon find out. Remember, if you enjoy this video, then like, follow me, and comment. This simple request allows me to keep bringing great videos to you. Come now, as we travel to California. Hyampom hog bear. My great-grandfather was a pig farmer in Northern California. This story was passed down to his son, and then his son. Now my father passed it to me. From the mouth of the Columbia River, southbound to Klamath, roams an ancient creature. The legend of the Hyampom hog bear, an animal that craves pork. Great-grandfather had many well-fed hogs, much like others in that area. It was his main source of income, as well as meat. Every year the hogs were fattened, and predators would come to steal swine from the pens. At times they would even rip large chunks from the hogs to make them scream in pain, the sound echoing through the night. There's no reason for this except to keep the animals in constant state of terror. One year, great-grandfather had enough and decided to lay in wait for the bear. The night was quiet and the weather icy cold. He sat in silence, watching the steam come from his mouth. Patiently he stayed, cursing the beast in a low voice. After many cold hours, he heard noises. The hogs became restless as something heavy walked through the snow. It sounded large, possibly a bear, but more than one. Two bears approached the hog pens, possibly black bear. They were large, but not the size of grizzlies. They broke into the fence, slashing at hogs as they entered. Great-grandfather shot one with his favorite rifle. The bear took many shots before it fell. The other one fled into the night, crashing through snow-covered bushes. Walking to the dying bear, he noticed it looked odd. The face did not seem like any bear he ever saw before. It was a different shape, and the fur also looked strange. It was curly, not coarse. Even the legs looked longer, and the bear was leaner than what you expect. As the bear took his last breath, a noise caught great-grandfather's attention. The night became alive as a sound thundered from the darkness. A mammoth sound echoed as the hogs huddled together in fear. Great-grandfather returned to his hiding spot, thinking the other bear might be coming. But something crashed through those trees, brush, and snow. The roar made him shudder as he wondered what creature was coming. Lights around the pens showed a large beast emerge from the woods. Snow was flung high into the air as the gigantic animal crashed into the nearest pen, shattering wood, splitting wire, and unfazed by any pain at all. It was a bear, but unlike one he ever saw before. Although it did look familiar, the legs were long and the face deformed, as it had a lean, built body. He realized this was the same breed of bear as the other two, with one large difference: the size. Then great-grandfather realized what he was seeing. This was Mama Bear. Those two bears he saw earlier were her cubs, but they were the size of adult black bears. Mama sniffed her dead cub and rose to her hind legs. She smacked and swatted the hogs like they were flies. She roared and screamed as she crippled the pigs. He would have shot her, but was not sure he had enough ammo to take the beast down. A grizzly can stand 8 feet tall on its back legs. The lights for the hogs were over 10 feet high, hung from nearby trees. This bear towered over those lights by easily 2 feet. It slaughtered the hogs and then stopped to sniff the air. She found him and dropped to all fours. Great-grandfather was roughly 5 foot 8 inches. The bear was taller than him at the shoulder. He aimed and fired into the beast, shot after shot. The bear bled, but still charged into the barn he hid in. She broke a wooden beam that held up the top floor. That floor collapsed on great-grandfather. Although the tractor took most of the damage, he hid beside it in the rubble. The bear was satisfied as it grabbed a large hog by the neck and dragged it through the snow. The trail led into the woods, but no one dared follow it. With his hog slaughtered and a giant bear he cannot kill nearby, he decided it would be best to leave. He moved far away, found a quiet place, and returned to pig farming. My father told him that it sounded like a short-faced bear. He heard the term and description in one of his classes. But that creature had gone extinct thousands of years ago. However, grandfather believed his father. And so the story has been passed down to all the boys in my family. Whether it's true or not, I can't say. But whatever it was, slaughtered those hogs that night. The carnage, blood, and destruction the creature caused at the death of one of her cubs was a horrible sight, or so I was told. Great-grandfather had nightmares, and in his dark dreams, he would hear the same roar, and she would be coming for him. He had those nightmares until the day he died. I can't say I blame him. I would have been terrified too if I saw that monster bear come after me. Let me know what you think about this in comments. Do you believe in cave bears? Alive after all these years? They did live in California, as they lived across most of North America. And even though the legend really does not describe a cave bear or a short-faced bear, I used it as an opportunity to bring one into my story. If you enjoyed this, remember to like and follow. Go ahead and ring that bell too. Next week, we go to Colorado. What creature will we find in those great cliffs? Do come back and join me in the Shadowlands.